All right, we got another correction officer video for my corrections family. I'm giving more game for my people that's coming through, about to go through the hiring process. You about to put in an application. You about to go to the academy. You just started working the floors. You're a rookie, man. I want to see you have a long, successful, productive career. I want you to enjoy being a correctional officer if that's really what you want to do. If that's the career path that you choose, man. So, like I say, with these videos I make, I'm all about trying to put you in the best possible situation to stay safe, to enjoy the job, and to have longevity on the job. So let's get right into it, man. More tips, man. Oftentimes, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Now, you got to think about it, man. Everything that you do in life has a reaction. So the way you move when you working in corrections, man, when you working around and dealing with the inmates, man, it'll make or break your career. What do I mean by that, man? For example, when you go and you search an inmate cell, you know how you do it, and the way you do it, man, you know you could do it with some dignity and some respect. You don't got to go in there and it look like a tornado that came through. You throwing shit all over the place, stepping all on they clothes and stuff like that, man. You could do it with some dignity, man. You could ask them to step out. They know you have a job to do. You don't got to get up in their face, man. Get out your cell right now. Stand over there and stuff like that, man. When you addressing the inmates, it's how you address the inmates, man, that's going to get them to do what you need them to do. You know, when I'm talking to these inmates, boom, I know, I look up the roster, see what their name is, if I don't know their name, or a lot of times, you know, they have their name tag on their uniform. You know, inmate such and such, man, can you do this for me? I need you to do this for me. Medical card for you, man. On the next move, head up the medical for me, please. Stuff like that. You ain't got to get in their face. You don't got to call them outside their name. You know, this inmate, get on the floor. Boy, get over here, boy. Stuff like that ain't going to fly, man. Especially when you working in certain institutions, man. Some of these inmates, man, they got a lot of time. Some of them doing life without parole. They not just about to go for anything now. They not just gonna let you keep disrespecting them, thinking you could do whatever you want, man. You know, a lot of situations where an officer or staff member gets assaulted or stabbed, some of those situations could have been avoided if that officer had better communication skills and knew how to talk to people without disrespecting them. Like I say, some of these inmates, they not playing, man. They won't hesitate to pull that knife out, man, and get to work, man, like karate fire, chop you up like chop suey, man. You feel me? So, like I say, in corrections, it's all in how you do it, man. It's not always what you do, it's how you do it. This is the next thing. Never underestimate any inmate, man. The littlest inmate, man, he could be a 3'2" midget, man. He might come down and chop your legs off, man. Damn, when you not even looking. He may run up on you behind you, man. Them little legs moving quick. Boom, 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 run, grab your legs, and the gang leader of his gang will come up, start stabbing you, man. You never underestimate anybody. I never underestimate any inmate. I don't care how weak they may look, how small they may look. They could be a transgender inmate, man. A transgender inmate, the right buttons get pushed, they won't hesitate to run up on you, man, put some hands on you. I done seen some transgender inmates get into fights, man, and it got ugly. You got to think now, all of these transgender inmates are still men at the end of the day. Don't get it twisted. You know, they still are men. They got testosterone. They know how to fight. Some of them were dudes at some point in their life. They just decided for whatever their reasons to convert over and become a female. So don't get it twisted. I done seen some transgenders throw up, start squabbling, man, and it got buck wild in there, man. So like I say, never underestimate an inmate. Never put nothing past the inmate. You don't know what they are capable of. You don't know what kind of connections they have inside. And not only inside, but outside of the prison, man. Some people, like I say, they got connections. You don't know who they know. You don't know what they know. You don't know what they capable of. You don't know their background. Some of these inmates might be a karate expert, Muay Thai. They may have been a boxing champ before they got locked up. So always be aware and never underestimate anybody. This is the next thing, man. You got to remember this. The inmates, they always ear hustling, man. So you got to be careful and be mindful of what you are saying when you on the unit, when you're around the inmates. You may be talking to a coworker. Your orderly may be just outside the hallway, but the door may be open. He could be mopping, and you think he just mopping, minding his business the whole time. He ear hustling. He trying to see what y'all saying. So if you saying some sensitive information, some personal information that you don't want them to know, he could possibly hear that, and he could try to use that against you. So like I said, man, always be mindful of where you at. Be aware of your surroundings, who's around, and be careful what you say, man. Sometimes you got to think. I know it's hard. Sometimes we get ahead of ourselves and we say things that we probably shouldn't say, or we didn't mean to say. It happens. We not perfect. We all human. But if you could kind of think, damn, should I say that before I say that? Stuff like that. Anything like in a situation like that, man, you'll be better off, man. Because people, man, they ear hustling everywhere, man. There's ears, eyes, they looking, they listening everywhere in the prison set, man. Trust me, you think they ain't paying attention, they be paying attention to everything, man. They listening to every little thing. This is the next thing, man. Always know where you at when you in the prison. Whenever you go behind that sally port and you purport the word, you got to know your surroundings at all times. You need to know what unit you working. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're a rookie, man, you're not going to know where everything is. But if you don't know nothing else, always know the unit that you work in case something pops off, a fight or medical emergency, man. You got to get on the walkie-talkie, and you have to be able to relay to control where you're at in the institution. If you don't know where the heck you're working, what units you're working, it's no good. Control don't know where to send help to. You just get on the walkie-talkie and say, I need help. Control gonna be like, you need help where? Repeat that traffic, where you at, man? So you always gotta remember where you at. Remember the dark spots, the blind spots in the prison, places where inmates could potentially sneak up on you and attack you. Just always be looking on your toes, man, when you in behind that wall. I'm all looking around my shoulders, man. It might be an inmate coming up on this hallway. I'm about to turn. He might be hiding just around the corner, ready to pounce on you. Why is that area over there dark, man? Why this door unsecure? You always be thinking security, mind, and the safety and the orderly running of the institution, man. How do we do that? You got to be aware of your surroundings at all times. Be aware where you're at. This is the next thing, man. Great motto to live by right here. Look, listen, and learn, man. And I said this in some of my other videos, man. God, he gave you 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 1 mouth for a reason. Listen to what's going on, and use your eyes. Observe. Look, you got to be on the unit, observing, listening, seeing what's going on, man. And learning the inmates' habits, learning who's who, learning who's a part of this game, learning who's moving the contraband, who got the hooch, who's running the store, who's trying to get over, and who's known for getting high on the unit, stuff like that. Just looking to learn. If you just sit back a lot of times and observe, you will see stuff. Stuff will start to come to you, man. You like, okay, I see what's going on over there. Okay, them inmates in the back, they like to cook the fried chicken on this day. That inmate known for making hooch, stuff like that. This inmate, man, he always stumbling around, man. Maybe he got in there like to get high, and I'm gonna have to start searching his cell, see if he got any pills or some K2 something in there, man. Always observe, man. Be observant, stay vigilant, stay alert. This the last thing, man. We are not there to punish the inmates, right? The inmates already done went to court. That's the judge's job to give them their punishment, how much time they're going to serve. We, as correctional officers, are just there to make sure the facility runs safely and it stays secure. We making sure the inmates are following the rules. They're not in there fighting, stabbing each other, trying to get high, trying to escape. We not there to make their sentence harder than what it has to be. Once you get into an altercation with an inmate, you got an inmate fight, or you use immediate force, you had to pepper spray them. Once you get them under control and in cuffs, it's over with. That's not the time to be getting your extra licks in, punching the inmate, kicking them when they handcuffed, man. Nothing good comes from that. you're going to go down. You're going to lose your job, man. You know, like I said, we not there to punish them. We just there to make sure the institution runs safely and securely. Y'all like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. I got the merchandise for sale. Shop with me on my website. If y'all got any input, thoughts, or comments on this video, make sure you drop a comment. I'll be sure to get back with you as soon as I can. Y'all know how we coming. Let's get motivated. Boop.